Hey guys, I'm sorry. I read the Reddit user who wrote this story before I did anything else, and I've been giggling about it since I started. So let's just go ahead and do that. This is from Reddit user Drug Dealer Hermione. I like your name. It's Leviosa. My ex Brotherbeard, Rex. Oh, very NSFW. Oh dear. Oh, and it's even tagged too. There's a big red stamp. I'm scared. Buckle up, kids. I think this one's gonna get fucking weird. Hey, I'm a new fan to your channel. Well, welcome. And I've been sitting on two neckbeards and their stories for over 2 years. Don't physically sit on the neckbeards. That's how you get a disease. But be careful. I love you, baby. I figured, why not share them to you as I enjoy your content? Well, thank you. As well as make others laugh at how cringy these neckbeards are. That's what we do here. This story is of the first meeting with my ex's, we'll call her Steph, brother Rex. I really wish I'd never met him. And to tell these stories, well, they're warnings. Backstory. My name is Hermione, as I'm a huge Harry Potter nerd. It's Leviosa. I look like Emma Watson. I've maintained a 4.0 from high school to college. I'm 23 years old, 5'10", Southern girl who is bisexual. Back in early spring of 2014, I was 18, I met my, now ex-girlfriend, Steph, at a convention. She's a year older than me, a quiet 5'5", attractive nerd who loves Captain America. I'm a diehard Iron Man fan, so we playfully debated which of the two Marvel heroes were better for about an hour, and I won a phone number. The debate between which is better, Captain America or Iron Man? Deadpool. Deadpool's better. We text back and forth after the convention and spent the summer before I went to college hanging out at my house as she was from a different state. We made the long-distance relationship work with phone calls, Skype dates. I never met her family in person until the first Thanksgiving we were dating. Steph lived with her mother and brother as she saved up to go to art school. Her mom had a brain aneurysm a year before we met, and her father left them a few months after that. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. So she wanted to help her brother care for her mom. Her mother, Sarah, looked like Molly Weasley and functioned normally, but had some motor issues and couldn't drive herself anywhere. Her brother, Rex, who is 6 years older than Steph, 6 foot, overweight, and the rusty red neckbeard that should have been my first red flag. Steph would tell me he was into weird stuff, but he helps take care of their mother, so she deals with him. He worked in a huge retail store as the toy department associate, and is the complete opposite of Steph in every sense. I talked to Steph's family via phone and Skype several times as I wanted them to like me and to know that I'm, not a psycho. Little did I know the crazy shit I was just about to walk into. The first encounter. I flew up the Tuesday before Thanksgiving, from Texas to Massachusetts. That is a hell of a flight. Anxious to meet my girlfriend's mom, brother, and ultimately spend time with my girlfriend, who I hadn't seen physically in a few months. I get picked up by Steph and her mother, who greeted me with warm hugs and kisses to the cheek. Rex wasn't there, as he was working until later that night. I settled into their nice home, and after having dinner, Steph and I were in her room watching the first Harry Potter movie. About an hour in, you could hear heavy footfalls coming down the hallway, which stopped at Steph's door and were replaced by heavy knocks. A high-pitched voice spoke after 3 knocks. "Steph, is your girlfriend here? I want to meet her." I hope I'm doing that right. We're watching a movie right now. Maybe tomorrow? I knew her brother bothered her, and he was, in her words, fucking weird. But I wanted to prove that I was the best person for Steph and wanted to try to get along with him. "Sweetheart, you can stay in bed. I'll just say hi real quick." She gave me a, if you really want to, look before pausing the movie and pulling out her sketch pad. I went to the door, and upon opening it, I was pulled into a really nasty hug. Homeboy had been sweating. His breath stank of ran over skunk in a Texas summer. Oh my god. When he let me go after a few minutes, which was awkward as hell, I pretended my nose wasn't working so I could be nice. I figured at the time he unloaded a few trucks that day and maybe ate some dish that we don't have down in Texas. I later found out that no, he sweat a lot normally and just didn't like brushing his teeth. Typical Neckbeard. That is really fucking gross. I stuck out my hand. Hey, I'm Hermione. It's nice to finally meet you. He gripped my hand in his, really sweaty as well.
I'm Rex. I hope I didn't stop you from having fun with my sister.
When he said fun, he winked and squeezed my hand. Ew. Immediately I was uncomfortable, but yeah, I'm gonna laugh it off for the sake of staying on his good side. Steph was asexual, and I was 100% fine with that. It didn't take away from my feelings for her. She told her mom and her brother they were both accepting of her. So I was slightly confused by this statement. But before I could say anything, he began to pull me into his room.
Oh, I have to show you my room. I got a gift for you.
I'm still trying to be nice, so I let him pull me along, but insisted he didn't have to get me anything, as I only brought him a shirt from my college. This dude kept a tight-ass grip on my hand as he had to pull a key out to unlock his door.
There's another red flag.
His room was tidy Neckbeard heaven. Anime figures of barely clothed characters littered his shelves of manga, books about gardening. There's a story of him growing shrooms for another time. Oh boy. Katanas hung on the wall. His desk had a black tote bag with some kind of knockoff Mountain Dew cans all around it.
Just sit on the bed. I hid in my closet. Kind of like you and Steph have, huh?
Yeah, he laughed at his little gay joke, and I gave him a half smile. Not amused, as coming out was a challenge, and I lost people who I thought were friends. He opens his closet. A white dog fursuit was hanging proudly in a plastic protector. At that moment, I knew I had fucked up, trying to be nice, as I was in hell. Oh dear. Oh dear. My wide eyes of horror were mistaken for interest as this closeted furry pulled the suit out, asking me,
"Oh, do you like it? My girlfriend and I have matching ones, but hers is special, so she can wear her
diaper. Whoa. Whoa. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm having the Nom flashbacks, guys. Oh no. Fucking shit. Bitch, what? This guy had a big little kink, and his girlfriend got most disgusting Neckbeard story about those two. Oh, do share. Wore expensive diapers that she'd actually shit in. He'd change and got off on doing so. Oh, fucking Christ, am I gonna have to explain diaper furs? Yup, looks like I am. Okay, we'll wait till the end. Oh my god. I got up and slowly backed myself to the door as I didn't want to stay in this bizarro-like world that I had entered. I'm not a furry type person, but you do you, you know? I gave this awkward laugh. I'm really I'm jet lagged, so like I'm gonna go to bed. Oh wait, he interrupted me.
Oh, I gotta give you your gift. That's really for you and my sister.
At this point, I could only guess what it was, and I didn't want it. He grabbed a black box from somewhere in his closet as my hand was on the door handle.
It's from
It's from Bad Dragon, y'all. It's from Bad Dragon. You don't know what that is? You don't know what that is? Don't you fucking Google it. Get away from that keyboard. Like the others from my collection. He got a collection. He got a Oh, this is going places. Oh, fuck, I wasn't ready for this. Steph told me all Rex collected was anime girl figures, so I let go of the handle. Maybe I'm overreacting? No, you're not. No, you're not. Don't open the fucking box. No, I was not overreacting. He gifted me a dog dick dildo and the belts to make it a strap-on. Oh! Okay! This Neckbeard wanted me to fuck his sister with a dog dick. I was just so shocked that I stood there staring at him, staring at an item that never should have been made. Yeah, welcome to the club. He set the box down and brought over the tote bag, lifting the lid to reveal a large amount of other animal penises and tubing. Oh no. I'm going to have to explain so much at the end of this. What have you given me? Oh God, Pandora's box, the lid done come off. This motherfucker had a kink where he fucked his girlfriend with various dildos shaped like real and mythical animal dongs. The scariest being his prized possession called Thor's hammer. Oh God, I know what that is. Which was a horse dildo the length and width of a human arm. Yeah, it's unofficially referred to as the Mr. Hands Special. Don't fucking Google that. I fucking ran out of his bedroom and into the bathroom to throw up as I was disgusted and horrified at what I saw. Oh, honey, you don't even know the half of it. Rex got Steph, who took care of me, and told her brother that maybe dinner just didn't agree with her. You should go back to your room, and you guys can chat tomorrow when she's feeling better. He left, and when I could talk, I told her the gist of what I saw. She didn't know he was a furry or had a collection of animal dicks. She apologized to me over and over, promising to sort it out with him in the morning. I really believed her, but those few days introduced me to horrors that I share with you now. Spoiler, this shit gets weirder as I stayed in the relationship for a little while longer. I hope someone enjoyed this, as it's liberating to get it off my chest. Please, for the love of God, tell me you have more. I've only told a few close friends about my experience, and hope if y'all come across these red flags, y'all get the hell out. Sorry if any of this was too much for y'all, but to be honest, there's worse to come if you want it. Oh yes, I do! Oh yes, I do! Because now I get to explain to you some of the most horrible things. So... oh dear. Oh, you brought me Pandora's box, and then the lid just exploded. It's gone. We can't close it. It's just... it evaporated into... horrible, horrible things. So, your friend Moonhorse needs to go on full disclosure territory here before I tell you some other things. Some of you have asked if, given the nature of my persona, my character, if I am a furry, and the answer is no. No, I am not. Anymore. See, I used to be, and I used to know a lot of people who were into that, and there were some things that, let me put it to you this way. If you've ever been a part of that community, if you've ever thought about a part of that community, you will know that eventually the phrase, you have to pick your fucking battles, becomes very, very important. Because you cannot defend this fandom. You just can't. Because for every good thing, there are about 10 fucking horrible things. That being said, whether I was in or not in this group, this fandom, I've always been I always love terrible things. They fascinate me. I think they're amazingly horrible, and I love amazingly horrible things. And that is the hardest part about being in that whole thing, is furry is such a vague term, because there's so much shit involved with it now that you really just can't say you are this, or you aren't this. You have to be very specific. Which is one of the reasons I left, because I don't want to be involved with any of it. I'm done. You're all fucking crazy. Goodbye. I can deal with crazy. I just can't live with it. So, I very quickly divorced myself from this entire group because, well, there's a bunch of other things that go into that too. But, let's talk about the horrible things I learned, because you learn some shit. Are you ready to learn some shit, kids? You ready to learn some shit that Moonhorse had to learn firsthand in the darkest parts of the internet? Oh yeah. Yeah, you learned some shit, alright. The diaper thing, Hermione, my friend, they're called diaper furs. Yes, they have their own subsection. And yes, it is exactly as terrifying as you think it is. And I realize that there are some very adamant and hardcore defenders of this thing. They very much like their thing, and they insist that they are not strange. Honey, if you shit yourself voluntarily because it makes you cum, that's pretty fucking weird. You can continue to do you, and that's fine. But do you far, far, far away from me. Please. I'm asking nicely. And yes, Hermione, that is a thing. I'm sure you already knew that since you described it, but there are some things that you didn't describe. Here's some things that I'm going to terrify you with. First off, that suit, that full suit you saw, that's probably worth more than my car. Those fucking things can run to several $1,000s. Upwards of $5,000 to $7,000. And that's not even the most expensive. Oh, they get worse. Oh, they're very expensive. But that's not the worst part. No. See, the rubber dog penis he tried to give you is probably worth about $80. 60 to 80, I'd estimate. It's been a while since I've had to look at that website. And yes, I know exactly what website it is. Oh god, how many times have I been sent links to it? The nightmares will never end. They'll never end. Now you know why I drink. I'm not drinking tonight, so don't panic. But, now you know why I do. It's to kill the memories. I want to impress that upon you. I want to impress that upon you because those are the cheaper ones. Others are more expensive. Which means not only did he show you a large bag full of rubber animal penises, real or mythical, I want you to keep in mind that that bag is probably worth several $1,000s. That is several $1,000s of springy animal dick. And you want to know the worst part? Because I'm afraid to tell you you don't know the worst part yet. See, you described, and I'm quoting, large amount of other animal dicks and tubing. You want to know what the tubing's for? You can't see the shit-eating grin on my face. I'll tell you what the tubing's for. Oh god, yes I will. Because some of them are functional. It's exactly what you think it is. And now you may vomit. I really hope you kids brought a bucket. And you want to know the worst part? The worst part? That's not the weirdest shit I've ever heard. Oh god, the stories I could tell. They're filled with just unbelievably, terribly insane things. But that's just kind of the way things are. The internet is full of crazy, crazy shit. So is this guy a neckbeard? Well, he could be. He definitely has the basic workings of them. But he's definitely a furry. Oh, big time. Undeniably so. Also, to answer any questions that might be raging in your mind, Moonhorse, did you ever own a fursuit? Fuck no, I ain't got that kind of fucking money. Are you insane? Crazy motherfucker. And no, I've never been to any conventions. Ever. Period. Any of them. Sometimes I kind of want to go to conventions because some of them have open bars. And can you imagine how much fun I would be at a convention while completely shit-faced? Just think about it. Property damage galore. I would get arrested. Anyway, this was a wonderful story. I want to thank you for sharing this with us, Hermione, and as you said at the end, you might have more. God, I fucking hope you do. Please, Please, I want more. This is fucking amazing. It is very rare that I get to combine two of my favorite horror subjects. Oh, this is like Freddy vs. Jason if the movie was really good. Holy shit, thank you so much for this. I love you. And I love you listening to this. Well, I should have asked if you were done, being sick. Are you okay? Drink water. It helps. Remember to brush your teeth. After you vomit it gets the taste out of your mouth. Lots of water. You have to rehydrate. You just lost a lot of fluids. It's okay. It's okay, baby. It happens to all of us. Believe me, I know. I've been there. Thank you for watching. And if you would like to submit your own horror stories, because, I'm willing to bet we all have at least a few, or other kinds of stories, you can do that by sending it to r/Moonhorse Stories. These forums are not just for neckbeards anymore. Send whatever the fuck you want. If you think it's going to be crazy, I'm down with it. I'm so fucking happy. Thank you. I feel like Celine Dion. If you would like to keep the lights on in this place, you can do that by donating to my Patreon, or you can buy t-shirts. I sell t-shirts. I sell hats. I don't sell hats. I don't know why I said hats. I'm just really happy. Thank you so much for all of this, and I will see you all in the next video. I love you all very much. Goodbye!